Hello and welcome, people of the YouTubes, to an end of the year update video, I suppose. I was planning on doing a Deeper Dungeons Let's Play at some stage, and dear god, that's a lot of enemies I've got to deal with. Let's have a new dragon, please. And I'm probably going to have to fireball the heck out of any of this to keep alive, so Mercury can go away. And we'll see what we can do from here. So before I get too distracted by game things, and by the way, I'm just going to fireball everything. I hope I get some blood mana out of that. I didn't, but I'm mostly immune to my own fire anyway. Normal service on videos will return soon. However, there's going to be some changes come 2015 because of one of the games, and it's really Shining Force is the main reason why I'm going to have to change my scheduling up. I started Shining Force, and I had to I checked this. Don't believe it, but it's true. I started that January last year. I still haven't completed it, and it's mostly not through lack of interest or lack of anything else, but it's one of those projects that I've sort of had in the background, and with transferring between two computers as well, I've had to make sure I've had the right files, and if not, I've not been able to do anything about that. Either way though, it's been going on nearly a year, and that is a terrible thing for an LP which, alright, it's a long game, but it's only 60 parts, and that's not a very good return rate. Part of the reason for that is because I've probably been doing too many LPs in 2014. I've been doing too much stuff, too many back projects, and too many other things, real life issues as well, getting in the way of things. By the way, we'll take control of you for the moment while we let our dragon do his thing and probably die on this floor. This is about the dragon's limit. Yeah, I'll go through my build and actually play this game in a little bit. But either way, I'm probably going to not replace that with anything, and I'm probably just going to leave myself with Valkyria Chronicles and the end of Pokemon. Pokemon I should finish in a few videos, actually. At the current time of recording, I'm about to finish off the Fire Gym. But after that, really, it's really just the home stretch from there. And while the home stretch is a fairly long bit of a game, and the Elite Four is going to be a do or die, the Elite Four, because it's a Nuzlocke challenge, so I'm only going to get one real shot. I do have backup Pokemon I could use, but the chances of that working are not high. Give them Cold Carrot. Alright, Vegan Pride. I'm not taking too much damage from these, which is good. This is my latest attempt, by the way, to emulate my previous successes and getting myself up to... You're not attacking me. I do a lot of damage melee. Oh, and drop a demon. Thank you, we'll have that as well. And that is a Clockwork Steambolt thing and a Knightly Sword. Unfortunately, the Knightly Sword is not as good as my previous things, so that will probably end up being museumed. If it can, which it can't. I could... No, actually, hold on. Yeah, be very careful here. I don't want to museum away my best item. Nope, it can't be museumed, so we're just going to have to stick with our current attack patterns. Sort and end. So yeah, I'm not going to be replacing that with anything, and I'm probably not going to be replacing Pokemon with anything in the initial time being. That will leave me with basically two Let's Plays on the go at any given time, which will be, obviously, Xenonauts, which is going daily, and another project in the background, which is going to be Valkyria Chronicles. It means that I should, in theory, get through the fewer projects I am doing at a faster rate, but obviously that I'm doing less specialist stuff, so less people will obviously want to watch things. It's fair to get a bit more specialised. That being said, I'll get through things faster. I'll get things completed. I'll be able to cycle out projects, which, yeah, rather than having them go on for over a year. And that's kind of, it's not the only reason, but that's probably helped out the... Oh, darn it, I'm nearly down on low health already. Reminder, I hate this floor. Laser one, please. And new dragon, please. This is the floor that kills everybody else, every one of my good characters off. If I get past this floor, I'll make it really far, but we're relying on Dragon here to keep us alive. And the Dragon, unfortunately, is at a point where he can't massively fight on. The Monster Zoo here is going to kill us. I also can't use these bits of offal. Thankfully, though, there is a metal Orby staff, some lockpicks, and more stuff. So as for projects I'm going to be using in the new year, I'm debating Dragon Age as a full Let's Play. I did actually record an opening episode of that, but I've put some graphical mods on there at some stage, and it clearly doesn't really work. It was okay at first. It seemed to give all the I think it was one of the beautification mods I put on, but it gave all the elves sort of glassy eyes, which okay, it kind of works out. All the elves had pale eyes, all the humans had the normal eyes, so it was another distinction. However, it then got to one of the character sprites who didn't have a head. At that point, I had to stop recording because elves have heads. It's one of the few things, yeah, that has to be there. And also, that's a food vendor. We don't have anything really. That's most things. I'm playing a vegan character here, so really it's for Danish. And I'm also going to rocket away the door because I need to go through here. Trap mine. I should take off the belt, shouldn't I? What's the royal one giving me? Yeah, the royal wasn't giving me good stuff, actually. Let's just be the Vandal. Earn a few more experience. So, yeah, new projects. Debating Dragon Age and possibly a Dragon Age trilogy at some stage. I'm also debating Suikoden 3 as a blind Let's Play and my... Come on, Dragon. Thank you. Dragon? Please, now, come on. March. There you go. You know, the whole reason I have you is to try and wound the things that I can't hit because I'm vegan. But it doesn't work if you're not going to go and fight. Also, bees. Don't like bees. Well, good at lockpicking though, and we get some more steam stuff going on here, which is steel stuff going on here, which is awesome. That ingot press. Still haven't got a. I haven't got a grinder, which is really annoying me. I haven't got a lootfish cube either, but it means all the meat and cube things I'm getting out at the moment are absolutely worthless to me. Because, you know, vegan. Big lock. It's not the Monster Zoo. Potion of Replenishment is a good thing to learn, but I unfortunately do not have any skill in alchemy. I should really look at my skills in a moment. And as for smaller games I'm going to do in the meantime, Final Doom, I've been experimenting with, the Steam version of that. The controls are not as nice as... Oh dear God, I got an Elven Ingot Grinder at last. Oh boy, I've been waiting for that for so long. Sorry, distracted, I know, but bear with me here. The Ingot Grinder. I've needed this for so very long. Now, if only I can get lootfish cubes, then we'll be sorted. But for the moment, yay, we're doing okay. Alright, Dragon, we'll let you deal with the squid. So yeah, Final Doom I've been experimenting with, and I might do that. It looks slightly worse because I've been playing BFG, and they have... yeah, it's the same graphics, but it does look nicer. It really does. So we'll see how that goes, but that's definitely on the cards. There'll be me shouting blood in anger very soon, hopefully February, if I've got all my dates and rough plans for things right. So I think I should have ended Xenonauts by then, which is what I'm thinking. So then I'll have Final Doom as my sort of daily run before I move into one of the longer RPGs. As I said, Dragon Age or Suikoden 3, and I'm definitely not doing both at the same time. It'll be one then the other. I'm not going to be insane enough to try multiple long RPGs. I mean, Final Doom could take me forever actually, but we'll see. Then there's a load of other small things I still want to do. Games from my past. I want to complete Echo the Dolphin. Is one of the plans I want to do at some stage soon. There's a project which I should have really done ages ago for Tarquin, which I've really fallen behind on, which will be uploaded on his channel as soon as I can get around to actually doing it again. There's probably a few other things as well, but for now that is sort of what I'm doing here. And assuming this character is successful, I might even have as a sort of bonus backup videos, because we're always going to be doing those. I'll always have multiplayer silliness up at the weekends, because that's kind of what I do. You, come on, move closer. Come on! I want to fight you. But he wants to do 23 damage to the face and annoy me. Suddenly they do so much damage to the face these days. I don't know how I managed to survive this. Probably going massively on the clockwork defenses, which I don't have at the moment. Because I've sort of been saving up steel and things. Also, new dragon. But assuming I can keep this guy alive, which is going to be slow. This is a slow character. But if I can keep him alive long enough and get into floor 10, beat floor 10 basically, we will then finally be able to do a deeper dungeons let's play for the first time in ages. And that's gold ingot, and I have one of my items is this. I also have lots of emeralds. I have a regen rate, by the way, of 10 health regeneration bonus. You regenerate a hit point every 14 steps on the hardest difficulty setting, which is the only one I play on. This means I'm very nearly regenerate. I'm very nearly at the 1 a step regeneration point. If I need 4 more things which do that. I also have, because I'm playing Archaeologist, I'll actually just quickly show you my skills at this point. Because I'm playing Archaeologist, I also have the option of Ancient Cronian Ritual, which means I can resurrect Anvils of Krong. And while they have a 2 in 7 chance of failure, and making the item worse, I can probably abuse that slightly. If not massively. I've not used a single one on the way down, and I don't plan to until I get to the deeper dungeon section, if I can pull that off. By the way, be my friend. No, you don't want to be my friend. Well, screw you. Stabby death. Vital Siphon and some mana. Okay. The regen rate is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And also being a vegan does help, because not all the enemies will fight me. I can actually survive Dig or Hell because of that, I think. Pull the lever. Yeah, switch. So I'm going to continue on with this in my own time. At some stage, I might even be successful. If not, we'll just assume I died in a silly way, because that's how I always die in Dredmor. I do something silly. I don't look at my hit point count, which I'm better at, I think, these days. Or I'm too conservative, or I use that. That works as well. I might as well actually bash you over the head. Nah, actually, we're fine. Don't need to bash you over the head. I do need to get this dragon to kill things, though.
Critical hit.
Knew I should have gone with golems, but fireballs are very, very satisfying and very, very good at clearing out rooms. Also, that dragon teleported. Stab. I didn't even get the vegan downer for that, so I don't think a dragon counts as vegan. Who knew? Pick the lock. Not a monster zoo. Anyway, I'm going to stop the recording here, because otherwise I'll actually go and, you know, do the floor and actually do part of what the Let's Play will be. Which could be fun, but, you know, the more important things, like cream eggs and stuff. And I do have to record other things as well. So I shall see you all another time then. Until then.